In this video, we're going to go over the CSS linear gradient property. Now, up to now, we have been using solid colors on our web page, where we can also use gradient colors on our web page, and that involves adding multiple colors on your web page, and that can give you a very nice effect on your web page. So that's what we are going to be covering in this video. So as you can see here on our index.html, we have a div, and this is an empty div, a div class of box. So we didn't put any content inside of this div, so it's empty. So in our CSS, we gave this div a width of 800 pixels and a height of 300 pixels. So right now we have a blank web page, so there's nothing here. This is because we didn't put any content inside of the div, and we haven't specified any background color on this div. So we are going to be using the linear gradient CSS property in this video to add on this div as the background color. All right, so the property we use is background. So you say background, and now the value is linear gradient. So this is the value, linear hyphen gradient, and it comes with a parenthesis. So inside this parenthesis is where you can specify multiple colors. Okay, you can put 2 color, 1 color, or 3 colors inside of this parenthesis. So we are going to start with 2 colors. So let's use red, and then you separate it with a comma, red and blue. Now let's refresh on our web page. Now you can see this is our linear gradient color, and you can see how beautiful it is, and you can see it's in a top down order, and you can see the blur effect. Did you see the blur effect in the middle of these colors? So this is a very nice effect. So as you can see here, this is in a top down order. As you can see, the red is at the top and the blue at the bottom. So if you want this side by side, you can do that. If you want it on the left and on the right hand side, you can do that. So all you do, you just come here and then you specify to right, and this will place them on the left and right hand side. But make sure you separate it with a comma. So we're specified to right now. So let me just create some space here so we can see this. So now we have specified the to right property. Now if you refresh, now you can see this is now angle wise. You can see how it is now. You can see the blue color here, and now you can see the red color here. We specified it on the left and the right hand side. As you can see, it's side by side. So there are many things you can do inside of your linear gradient. All right, so you can add let's say you want to, maybe you want to say to top right. You can use that. Say to, just say top right. All right, to top right. So if you refresh now you can see now on the top right, you can see how it is. We have our blue color here and our red color here. This is not side by side again. So there are other things you can do. You can add 3 colors inside of this linear gradient bracket here. So what we just do, specify green. Let's use green. So now we have added 3 colors. So if you refresh, and you see how beautiful this is. Now we have 3 colors inside of this div. Right, so this is the linear gradient. All right, so let's remove this green color. Let's remove the green. Let's remove the green color here. So let's say, for example, you want let's refresh first. Refresh. So let's say, for example, you want the blue color to dominate. You want the blue background to dominate the red background. Now you can do that. All you just have to do, by the side of your red color, by the side of your blue color, you just specify 20%. 20%. So if you refresh, now you can see the blue is now dominating the red background. Right now you might be confused and you might be asking yourself, why is this blue color dominating the red even when we specified 20%? Now how this works is, from 20% down, the rest of the background will be blue. So you can see this is 20% down. So after the 20% down, the rest of the background will be blue. So that is how it works. I know it might be confusing, but that is how it works. All right, so let's say, for example, you want to remove this blur effect. As you can see, there's a blur effect here. You want both the red and the blue to take 50% of both colors. Okay, you want to share them, you want to share the color evenly. You don't want any blur effects. Now you can do that. All you do, you just remove the 20% to 50%, and then you go to the red color as well, and you specify your 50% as well. 50%. Now if you refresh, I think I made a mistake here, so I think we'll put this inside after the comma. We'll put this inside before the comma. All right, so you say 50%, make sure you put that before the comma, then you create some space. All right, so if you refresh now you can see we have shared this background color evenly. Now you can see the straight line that is separating both backgrounds. All right, so this is how the CSS linear gradient works. It's a very good and very nice color to use on your web page, and lots of people use it a lot. All right, so you can use this on your web page to style your web page. All right, so that will be it for this video concerning the CSS linear gradient. I will see you guys in the next video.